Well, hello everybody. We're gonna do Hexen. Gonna start with the Cleric now. I'm gonna do the hardest difficulty and Winnowing Hall. This one, I only consider one to be a secret because there are some streamers who actually miss on it, and I think the armor pieces. I can be wrong. I don't remember 100% sure on this, but I believe the armor pieces vary on the classes. Like the fighter gets a little bit more, the cleric gets a little bit less, and then the mage gets a lot less. So I think that's how it works. And the total of armor, the maximum that you can get is 10. So say one of the armor pieces, um, the fighter gets 3, the cleric gets 2, the mage gets 1. So people don't talk much about this. And usually what armor does is that usually it's another form of actually health. So in other words, if you play Turok 1 Dinosaur Hunter, think of it like the tech armor. Like tech armor for Turok 1, you had a total of, I think the maximum was 99. I thought it was 25, no. I think it was 99. And then as soon as you lose your tech armor, then you start losing your health. So it's similar in that regard about the armor. Let me see. I'm gonna start auto-saving here. There's gonna be a bunch of enemies here, so you wanna go a little bit back here. Yeah, the cleric struggles with the first level, mainly the second as well, but the second you get the weapon, so it's not a big deal, which is the 7 portals on the second level. Yeah, Winnowing Hall. It's a walk in the park. Let's see. Yeah, good time to actually auto-save. I usually like to use the quick save method. It's best to always use both saves, like 2 saves at least. But I usually gonna do 2 saves whenever I start a level, just in case if I really mess it up. I can always go back to the beginning, but it's gonna suck. I have to do everything again. So it's very, very, very a good advice to actually do 2 saves every time whenever you start a level. You don't have to do 2 saves on the beginning or something. Just way too many of these guys. The good thing is that the potion for the cleric is actually the strongest one. Stronger than that of the fighter. The fighter doesn't the moves, and then I think the mage just stays there. Let me put it there. Should be another one over there. Guess he's not getting close. Just wait a little longer before this thing dissipates. Alright, so look at the next to the gargoyle on the right side, there's just 2. See? I only got 1. So now I have a total of 3 armor. So this one, I guess the more you have, the less damage they dealt you. I know the Efreets, the small gargoyles, they do a ton of damage. So you have a total of 10 that actually improves. I'm not sure how it gets decreased over time. I believe like the more times you get hit, the more times you get hit, of course, it gets diminished. And I honestly feel like I was gonna say something else, but let me say this. Hexen is the most criminally underrated first-person shooter in my opinion. Some people might say Blood. Honestly, I think it's Hexen because Hexen came out on the Nintendo 64. Quake gets a lot of love, even though it doesn't get as much love as Doom, of course, but it does get a lot of love. Way more than Hexen, that's for sure. Duke Nukem, I mean, do I even have to tell you? Sure, they don't make a lot of games lately for Duke Nukem, but they make a lot of. There's a lot of Duke Nukem fans out there. My nephew's one of them, so look at this guy's. Look, I'm stuck. So it's actually not an underrated series. So the other first-person shooter that came out on the Nintendo 64 was Hexen. And of course, Turok and GoldenEye have been getting some love to some extent. I know Turok had got that remastered Night Dive Studios, and what pisses me off, Night Dive Studios, they've been lacking, dude. And people might say, "Man, you're a hater. You talk trash." I mean, who doesn't talk trash now in the 21st century? You got RGT 85 making rant videos lately, video after video, and I don't know, it's just us millennials as a whole, dude. We're just getting tired of all the bullshit that's going on, especially with the companies uh, going all woke and then destroying the game series, making all kinds of decisions that are just plagued. Like they let it, like I don't have a problem for female streamers, but they let a female streamer stream their games, like represent Night Dive as a whole. And then I've been requesting Night Dive, please make um Quake, I mean not Quake, make Turok Rage Wars and Turok 3. A lot of people have been requesting Turok 3 because of course they make Turok 1 and 2. But the thing about Turok Rage Wars is that the multiplayer got bugged on the first on the N64. So if they can actually make that remastered and fix the glitch for the co-op, that will be amazing. Especially if you can actually link up the second player to join in online. You know how they did Turok with the multiplayer. You can have other people join in. Well, that would be amazing. But if they had the co-op method for the Turok Rage Wars, it would have a lot of replayable value. A lot. So I'm gonna cut the stream now because this is finished level, Winnowing Hall. And I'll see you guys in a bit.